The Galilee Hitchhiker by Richard Brautigan. The Galilee Hitchhiker, Part 1. Baldair was driving a Model A across Galilee. He picked up a hitchhiker named Jesus who had been standing among a school of fish, feeding them pieces of bread. "Where are you going?" asked Jesus. "Getting into the front seat, anywhere out of the world," shouted Baldair. "I'll go with you as far as Golgotha," said Jesus. "I have a concession at the carnival there, and I must not be late." The American Hotel, Part 2. Baldair was sitting in a doorway with a wino on San Francisco's Skid Row. The wino was 1,000,000 years old and could remember dinosaurs. Baldair and the wino were drinking Petre Mescatel. "One must always be drunk," says Baldair. "I live in the American Hotel," said the wino, "and I can remember dinosaurs." "Be you drunken ceaselessly," said Baldair. 1939, Part 3. Baldair used to come to our house and watch me grind coffee. That was in 1939, and we lived in the slums of Tacoma. My mother would put the coffee beans in the grinder. I was a child, and she would turn the handle, pretending that it was a hurdy-gurdy. And Baldair would pretend that he was a monkey, hopping up and down and holding out a tin cup. The Flour Burgers, Part 4. Baldair opened up a hamburger stand in San Francisco, and he put flowers between the buns. People would come in and say, "Give me a hamburger with plenty of onions on it." Baldair would give them a flour burger instead, and the people would say, "What kind of hamburger is this?" The House of Eternity, Part 5. The Chinese read the time in the eyes of cats, said Baldair, and he went into the jewelry store on Market Street. He came out a few moments later carrying a 21-jewel Siamese cat that he wore on the end of a gold chain. Salvador Dali, Part 6. "Are you or aren't you going to eat your soup, you bloody old cloud merchant?" Jean Duval asked, hitting Baldair on the back as he sat daydreaming out the window. Baldair was startled, and he laughed like hell, waving his spoon in the air like a wand, changing the room into a painting by Salvador Dali, changing the room into a painting by Van Gogh. A baseball game, Part 7. Baldair went to a baseball game and brought a hot dog and lit an opium pipe. The New York Yankees were playing the Detroit Tigers in the 4th inning. The Angel committed suicide by jumping off a low cloud. The Angel landed on second base, causing the whole infield to crack like a huge mirror. The game was called on account of fear. Insane Asylum, Part 8. Baldair went to the insane asylum disguised as a psychiatrist. He stayed there for 2 months, and when he left, the insane asylum loved him so much that it followed him all over California. And Baldair laughed when the insane asylum rubbed itself against his leg like a strange cat. My Insect Funeral, Part 9. When I was a child, I had a graveyard where I buried insects and dead birds under a rose tree. I would bury the insects in tin foil and matchboxes. I would bury the birds in pieces of red cloth. It was all very sad, and I would cry as I scooped the dirt into their small graves with a spoon. Baldair would come and join in my insect funerals, saying little prayers the size of dead